Peeps, this is Eric with another video here for you guys today. I'm gonna make a video. This one is gonna be about the San Francisco Giants 2020 season, and do I think the Giants will have a winning season this year if baseball starts their season this year, and specifically talking about my San Francisco Giants. So we got a new manager now for the Cisco Giants, as Bruce Bochy, a longtime manager for the Giants, retires. And we brought over Gabe Kapler from the Philadelphia Phillies. Manager is now the new San Francisco Giants coach. He's just going to have to figure out about this starting pitching. You got Johnny Cueto coming back. Jeff Samardzija, the Shark, is coming back. And who else? You know, the bullpen, we just lost our closer, Will Smith, to the Atlanta Braves, so he's not with us no more. So we have to find a closer in the bullpen, and it's going to be a tough task for Gabe Kapler to revamp this roster, to find a starting rotation, everyday starting pitching rotation that's going to help us win games this season. So with that said, if he could put that together, you know, the Giants' strength has always been their pitching. When we won our World Series, we had very strong pitching and a very strong bullpen. So to go back to our winning ways, Gabe Kapler is going to have to figure out a way to do that. So time will tell. I say 50-50. We have a chance at a winning season. A lot of MLB experts are predicting us to finish third or fourth in our division, and missing the playoffs, of course, with this new roster change. And but you still got, you know, the usual suspects on the team, like the veterans, like Buster Posey, Eva Longoria, Brandon Crawford, Brandon Belt. They're gonna have to start hitting, man. I mean, that's always been the Giants' problem as well, that the bats don't, either the bats go cold and we don't score any runs, or the pitching goes bad. And during this rebuilding year, both has been happening. Pitching's gone bad and the hitting has gone bad. So Gabe Kapler is going to have to put everything back together. I believe build our bullpen, find that closure, because you got Mariota in there, in the bullpen, and he's the only one that's in there right now, in the bullpen. Mariota, he's a very good pitcher in the bullpen. And then and who else do you got? I mean, after that, you have to look at your farm system, obviously. And so time will tell. I think it's going to be 50-50 shot, you know, if the Giants have a winning season. So it's going to come down to, like I said, Gabe Kapler finding a starting rotation, everyday rotation for pitching, and then the bats are going to have to come alive to score some runs, or, you know, or they could play the small ball lineup, you know, which the Giants done that before, have played small ball with especially with Boch. So time will tell. I'm not going to sit there and say it's going to be a dead season. You still got veterans on this squad. You got a very young team as well. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what happens during this season, if there even is a season. Get out of this rebuilding funk that the Giants have been on since last year. You know what I mean? For a while now. So, I mean, you kind of knew that was going to happen when the Giants won, you know, 3 World Series, you know, every other year, and now that just happens in sports. There's always a turnover with roster changes and new coaching staff. So, question is, to me, always it's going to come down to Gabe Kapler really finding that starting everyday pitching rotation, and then fixing our bullpen to make a strong bullpen to have a winning season this year, I believe. So the question mark is still out there. I mean, we'll see if the season starts, how this team is going to look together with a lot of new faces on there, and how long it's going to take for everybody to build chemistry with each other, playing under Gabe Kapler as the new coach for us. So we'll see. But the new era for the San Francisco Giants, minus Bruce Bochy has begun. And we'll see how we do. Right now, in my opinion, it's 50-50 that the Giants have a winning season. But that's still up in the air for me. Like I said, it's going to come down to the starting rotation pitching, and it's going to come down to our strong bullpen and strong hitting, and our bats are going to have to come alive. So that's my opinion. So me, it's 50-50 that the Giants have a winning season in 2020. I'm Eric. I'm out. I'm late. Comment late.